Hello, it's Matty G. We're getting set for the part 9 Calmsden farm. Hopefully everything starts running smoothly in a minute. He says optimistically. We're just getting everything set up and ready to go and rock and roll. We are just under 5 minutes until we officially are live. Even though we are live. Come on. It's loading up slowly but surely. So if anyone missed it, in part 8.5 was a special heads up one from yesterday. We are currently just finished our grass cutting and baling. It'll be around about 3 p.m. in the October month. There will be the odd job to do before sleeping and going through to November, which is the start, and I do repeat the start, of the selling period, because obviously that will last a few days. We've got just under 5 minutes now left before the stream officially starts. So for those of you that are not watching via a PC, you will not have our beautiful, lovely starting soon screen. You will actually be seeing at the moment me just wandering around the farm, as you can tell. So for those of you that haven't tuned in before and are watching via a mobile device, this is the farm as you see it. There will be some things to be changed when money comes in. Example, the greenhouses will get removed, and we are replacing both these greenhouses with at least one large modded greenhouse. It's a new mod that came out. That's one of the things we will be doing. We'll also be selling products today and over the next couple of months, probably, or most likely. And we'll need to do some fertilisation. We'll even go check on some of the fields and bales. Not 3 minutes to go before everyone officially gets notified that the stream's starting. But for those of you that are already here, we will be starting it now. Hello, it's Matty G again. This is Calmsden Farm, episode 9. Part 9, Scene 9, however you like to describe it. If you missed 8.5, that was yesterday. It was an interesting one. And here we are, at the farm. It's a new dawn. Well, I was going to say it's a new dawn, it's a new day, but it isn't. It's still October. Because we have some fertilisation to take care of. Yes, we're going to give the field a good fertilisation over here to get it to its 100% fertilised state. Shouldn't take too long. I believe we have left the car behind. It's back over here. Yep, the John Deere Gota is over here. If anyone hasn't got this mod, I highly recommend you get it. It's a nice little versatile machine. It really is. Multiple functions. At the moment I've got a flatbed on it. The flatbed will allow you to do small pieces of wood if you're just starting out. And as a vehicle with a flatbed, it works out quite nice. I think it's about 12.5 for a basic one, 2,500 for any of the beds, and there are a number of beds. Here's the fertilisation bed that we use. It is only a 10-metre spreader, but I mean 10 metres, you need much more when you're first starting out. You can get the bigger one as money increases. And we've got some older pieces of equipment and equipment that we don't actually use on the farm that we got in sale, which is why they are there. Here we are on the farm and we're about to get cracking. I'll zoom out so we can see it all. And away we go. We're going to go around and do the headlands, just like we were to farm it. We'll also, while we're at it, quickly actually check it is fertilising. Make sure all that's off and fertilise on. And it's not fertilising, is it? Oh, that's the wrong field. Ah, there we go. I can see. Whoops. Yep, it is fertilising. It is lovely. That's what we want to see. Second stage of fertilisation. It's interesting because it does look like grass crop from here, doesn't it? It's not. I believe it's. We've got wheat in this field. We get a full wheat harvest for next season, which won't be sold at all. That'll be kept for all the chickens. That should hopefully tie us over for the year. I think the first time we did the wheat field, we got around 40,000 capacity off of it. So we'll be hoping for a similar size. Similar size again. We'll be hoping for it. Doesn't mean we're going to get it. It's always the way, I'm afraid. Still, we have some surprises in store. If you heard in the last episode or part, the 8.5. The only reason there was an 8.5, it's explained in the video, but we had some issues with what I was planning on doing, and in the end we did something obviously totally different, and you got an extra bonus episode. It was about an hour long. Nice little grass cut in there. But yeah, if you did pay attention, did watch it, or have seen it since, you will know that the missus has conned us, or conned out of us, a holiday. We are going to the good old United States of America in the winter months. Obviously, we're going to go over for a couple of days. Well, for a week, 5 days together. 2 days for her at a spa in New York, and 2 days for me to go see Bobo's new farm. That's right. Our hand Bob went off to Scotland to deal with some family issues. And somehow managed and ended up winding up with a farm in a little town called Elm Creek. So we're going to pop down there for a couple of nights and see him, see how things are running for him, see how he's, see what his setup's like, if it's a big farm, small farm, or anything. We don't really know much. He always was a quiet horse. We're going to use Frank. Frank's in there now, taking over. Mostly so I can concentrate on chat, having a chinwag with you guys, and keeping an eye on certain bits and bobs. Let's get the right one there. We've definitely got to keep an eye on this fertilisation, because I knew this would happen. You get a gap. You always get this gap here. So it's something we're going to have to come back and do once the field's fertilised. It shouldn't take more than a few minutes, so we're waiting for our lift down the bottom. We're going to jump out. Let Frank continue. Dave's done enough work for us today. He's gone home early. It's always nice to see. He did a lot of work over in the grass field for us today. Here's our chickens. We're now up to 46 of them. Not a bad going. Half a pallet of eggs. We will be selling whatever eggs we get tomorrow. It's or should I say November, the best month for it. We have currently 12,000 of wheat, which is probably the should hopefully get us through to harvest time. If not, we will have to buy a few bags. I'm not looking forward to doing that. We're going to have a quick look at the price listing. We've got a lot of canola, and we've just got to check when the best place is. It'll be November. So yeah, next month we'll also have canola. It's the start of the selling season. We've also got a lot of silage in bales now. I've probably gone past it already. I must have. So silage is here somewhere. I do promise. I do apologise for how long it takes. There it is. January is the best sale time, but we can also sell pretty much anywhere through the winter. We are going on our trip around January, February time. Sort of in between. I was very excited about that. And it got me back off the sofa. So, I mean, that's always good. Apparently the worker's completed his task. What the hell's going on? What's going on, Frank? Oh, he hasn't stopped for a cup of tea, has he? Alright, let's see if we can line up. Oh, he's already done that bit. Lovely. Well done. Good job. In that case, we'll stop that there and we'll go over the other side so he can work his way back. It's always the best route. I'm going to say about here. There we go. Should go up and down now. No problem. Well, I say no problem. He's rather short on the old fertiliser. We'll see how far that gets us. We'll follow Frank up and down. Make sure he's getting a good line and get a lift all the way back down. If anyone hasn't seen the inside of one of these properly, it's very basic, as you can tell. But it's nice you get to the option to have the cab. I think if you know, for an extra, I think it was a £500 a cab. Either way, for a few extra quid, even if you're starting on a survival roleplay, the cab is a nice touch. Keeps you out of the cold. Definitely does that. Jump back in there, make sure you've got a good line. You missed a little strip at the top, but we're not worried about a tiny odd little patch here and there. As long as 90% of it is double dosed, it's fine. That's the opinion anyway. Yeah, see, it's looking alright. That's actually a bale trailer down in field 10. We did say we were going to have a look at that, and we probably will. What we'll do is we'll try to think, do I have fertiliser? Jump out, we're going to check, see if we have any fertiliser in the tank. And if we haven't, we'd have to get some more fertiliser. Well, we got 3,000 solid fertiliser, so yeah, we've got plenty. We will need a lot more when we change our greenhouse. Because the new greenhouses that we're having will be fertilisation and new seedlings to help with the grow. We're not 100% certain on exactly what we're going to be growing yet. It won't be strawberries. Possibly tomatoes. That'll be a quick earner. And then later on maybe lettuces. Might have to clear some of this. All these water pipes here are what we have left over from when we plumbed in the... they're gone. I did have water pipes here. They seem to have vanished. How bizarre. Let's just quickly jump into build mode. Check our water pipe situation out. They're still there. Maybe they got replaced via the update. It's not a problem. We are going to put some more back down. Although we are going to be replacing these soon. So, you know, we will leave them until we replace the greenhouses. But these will be replaced shortly. I will show you the ones we're looking to get. Under the greenhouses, we will be getting rid of these ones and possibly ordering one of these in its place. Well, yeah, actually about here somewhere. Somewhere about here. That's where we're going to be putting it. It's the same size as both of these put together. Double the output. Oh my well, actually a lot more than double the output. We'll have to get some more seeds to plant the crops that are inside it, and fertilisation that'll be needed. We could use manure, but yeah, we haven't got any of that. So we've still got plenty of water pipes here we can use to fit. Just put in cut a bit of turf up, lay the pipes in. There is somewhere, I believe it's around here, we have water mains underneath the underneath. That's what we're going to tap into. We'll tap into the water mains. We've also got to sell the honey. I'm not sure exactly when the best time to sell that is. We can have a quick look again. All this jumping back and forth, but it gets us prepared. Honey, 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 honey. Sugar for my honey. There's our honey. Honey's February. So, yeah, our best selling time's February for the honey, but we do sell it pretty much whenever we want to. It's fourth, just, you know, it gets nice in there. Nice amount. Although I must admit, trying to get any of these out of here is going to be a bit of a toughie. You know, something we can figure something out. That's no problem. That's no problem. How's our pal doing? So we can jump in with Frank, check his tank, see if he'll need topping up shortly. Only have 300 litres in there, so 219. Oh, he's got plenty. He should be able to complete this field, no problem. Well, considering our vehicle, our car, our go-to piece of equipment is out of commish, we're not gonna start up a tractor. Just gonna jog down the road. Jog down the road and have a look at field 10. We'll show you the new bales. We baled up when we got a cut yesterday. We didn't pick all of it up, but as I say, we were trying to keep it about an hour long. And the rain had come. Some of it was a bit too wet to bale. So we did leave it. I suppose we could pick it up again. We'll probably just leave it. Let it go into the ground. So, a bit around the edges here. But the majority of the middle here has been picked up, as you can see. Pretty much all of it. Just the edges on the left and a bit at the top. And there is our mountain piles of blackballed cash. I do like that expression, blackballed cash. There you go, as you can see. Kind of been crashed into a few times. But yeah, there's plenty there. They are... I can't see no percentage on any of these, so these are pretty much... These are all ready to go. Anyone sees any percentage, do let me know, but I'm pretty certain they're all ready to go, apart from the ones on the baler. 20%, 20%, 20%, yeah. So these ones will take a while, but these are all ready to go. So, yeah, whenever we're ready to start selling them, we can. So, yeah, that's all been cut. Still undecided if we'll ever drill this field or keep it as grass for now, but we are looking to buy a new field at some point. Apparently he's completed his task. Can't have done, surely. By Jove, he has. Well done, that man. 163 litres left. He's really doing well with that. Well, we're going to go top him up and go park it away. There we go. Only holds 1,000, but 1,000 seems to get through a couple of seasons by the looks of it. We're doing well on that front. Let's park this back away. And it's 4:30, 4:15 in the afternoon, so we can call it quits for the evening shortly. Don't know how that ended up clipped up like that. It's bizarre. There we go. It's gone back down now. We've got our normal backs on here. Oh, watch out for that. Don't be knocking that away. So I'm going to pick up a bit more seed and just deliver it over to the chickens. If we can get it the tip right. There we go. 800. There we go. 800 more litres there. Yeah, chicks. Chicks. About there. That should fall nicely in to their silo. That gives them plenty there now. Hopefully they'll produce a few more eggs for tomorrow. Or November, as we say. We should get them delivered. Although I have just realised we haven't got any sort of front loader. Or forklift. Yeah, we'll have to think about that. We are going to need one. So we will see you in November. Let's hope that it's a nice dry one. Here we are in Movember. No shave November. I've got a bit of a beard growing on here. The missus kind of likes it, so that's alright. So we've got another pile of eggs, and we got a few more chickens. We're now up to 51. Not a bad ratio. Have a look at our chicks. Ranging 6 months, 10 months, 8 months, 16 months. There's some new ones there. Yeah, definitely got a nice mixture there of ages. The eggs will come around along nicely. Still got water for now. Still got water for now. Check the field. Nothing seems to be growing. No weeds. We like this. Definitely looks alright. I know it says we need to roll it, but we're not doing rolling. The little yield percentage it boasts. Right. Jump in the old Massey. I'm going to take you in a workshop and add a front attachment to it. A front loader attachment. Hopefully we have enough money. Don't think it should cost too much, but you just never know. Standard wheel, front attachment. There we go, not too much. I'll go, yeah, we'll go one of them ones. Let's pull this out of the shop quickly. And we'll head up to the Cotswold store. See if they've got a front attachment on offer. Or maybe even cheap. That'd be nice. Maybe a bit of luck they might have something in the second-hand market. You don't know. Well, none of us ever know. And failing that, we should be able to at least rent one. That will help load up some eggs. And that's the rubbish yard. We won't need that for the time being. We may need it when we start getting rid of the greenhouse. Depends when we are going to be ordering one. They do say they come and deliver and they assemble. The question is, if we bung them a few quid, will they disassemble the old one, or disassemble, shall I say? Alright, let's have a look here and see. So we've got nothing for us in the second hand. So we're going to need front loader attachment. Wow. Yeah. Definitely can't afford one. So how much is it to rent one? 300 quid. Well, as we're only renting it, there's no sense in painting it. So we'll rent one of them. Front loader tool, we want forks. And we'll rent one of them. Make sure we don't hit the wall. Farmer up the road hit the brickwork in here the other week, causing quite a bit of damage, and I just can't believe I did that. Got to pick up the front load a bit first, haven't I? It cost him a fair pretty penny of his harvest money, I'll tell you. He was not happy. There we go. The Massey has now got some forks on. We can go pick up those eggs now. Don't think they're going to be worth too much. It's just the one. But you never know. You never know. When it comes to selling, it's all about the price at the time you sell. Also got the canola to think about. Jump out of that. Let's go get the car. I keep calling it a car. It really isn't, is it? You're really naughty. We're just going to back over this. The missus catch us driving over any of the flowers. She goes crazy. It's like she actually cares about them. It's like, love, mate, they're not really your flowers. You realise that? And then when you try to talk to her in a civil tone, she gets real narky about it. There we go. Let's get these on board. Can't be caught, surely. Apparently I am. Be careful with the eggs. We do not want them broken. There we go. The eggs are on board. Now, while these front loaders and that are leased, we will be keeping them for the next month or two, because we will be having to use them to sell some bits and bobs. But for now, we are going to get rid of the eggs. The only question is, where do I sell them? Our first time doing eggs. Pardon me. Eggs, eggs, eggs. And the best price at the moment, well, it's good. Well, it is the garden centre. No, it isn't. They're just saying they're up. 463. General store bay. Well, Cotswold store farmers market. I just put that one. I think that is the closest. Apparently it's not. Okay. It's not that one then. What about the farmer's market? Where's that? That's still flashing the same place. So's that. Oh dear. Okay, so we want to come out of our field, chuck a right in, well, go right in between our field. Right, okay. So that means we're going up here, I believe. Did we strap it down? we have now. Good. No sense in putting eggs on that you end up breaking and can't use. That would be a travesty. A real travesty. Here we are. There's a nice big chunk of land up here for sale. Let's have a quick look at it. Is that grass? It's a big empty grass field. Is that the one for sale? Or is it? Hang on. Okay, you can't go in this one. It's open, but you can't go. This must be the edge of the map then. It is. So it is this field here that's for sale. Okay. 11.3 acres. Oh, to let. Maybe we could rent it. Probably way too much money. Lizard Estates. So we've got a lot number on there. No? 11.3 acres. They must have more than one field. 11.3 acres. It can't be just one field. There'll be a name for this. We'll have to tell them that it's near our farm. Maybe they'll know the farm. Maybe we're semi-famous. Who knows? Probably not. We should really try and get a price for that. It's a very nice bit of land. Could definitely make a fair number of fields there. Maybe get some businesses up and running. The wife's always wanted to run a pub. We could get a pub up and going. Mind you, knowing the wife, I'll pay for the pub and get it up and running. And the farm will never see any profits from it. I know what she's like. Still, there's options. It's ever in our reach. The land looked good. The soil looked alright. So, yeah, it's always a possibility. Alright, our destination is the garden centre. I believe it's up here. Could be through here. We'll soon find out. We'll check some of the sell points. Nothing selling there. Interesting. Could it be this one? Nothing selling there. Okay. It could be this one then. Huh. Well, isn't that fine and dandy? It's got to be one of these, surely. Maybe it's just me. Maybe there is nowhere to sell it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe we're doing something wrong. Let's have a look. General store, Bay 1. Nope, they're not taking it. Let's go. Where's the garden centre? That's down the road. Let's go to the garden centre, see if the garden centre will take the eggs. Because they're not taking them here. It's a little frustrating. We're not exactly going to be making a fortune off this little patch of eggs. We've not even got 1,000 litres, so it'll only be a couple of grand. But at this rate, all our money's disappearing. Just, yeah, it's not good. I'm going to try and cut through the hedge. No, we can't. It's got a collision. So not all hedges have drivable through. They're not all drive through. Try that one. That's a tree. It's not a hedge. Yes, we can get through that one. Okay, this is a lot further than I thought it was. Oh yes, it's definitely a lot further than I thought it was. Well, yeah. You have to go with what you can go with, I guess. I'm coming around the outside of it, cutting through some fine hedges. Hopefully we don't break the eggs while we're at it. Woodland there, but there is a little cut through here. Doesn't look like a too thick a woodland though. Cut through the corner, nice. We're just up this way, go through the hedge and somewhere in the middle. Yes. And there's the sell point ahead of us. This is definitely a long old slog. I think we won't. I mean, I honestly thought we could sell the eggs closer to home. Obviously we can't. It's a nice little travel. In the first place we couldn't. But here's got to take them. It's got to take them. Come on. Boot this up. Swing her in. And they're not taking them either. What? I get it. Do they not take eggs on the map anymore? I'm lost for words. I can't even get this to flip. Ah, this is annoying. Well, that is interesting. It won't allow me to tip them. I'm going to try and shake them off if we can. Yeah, it's working slowly. Maybe they just want... Oh! There we go. Finally, they sold. £3,500. That was weird, right? I've never had a problem with the John Deere Gator selling eggs before, and I've used this on No Man's Land quite a lot. But apparently, it doesn't like to use them or work for them or do anything on this particular map. Unusual. We may have to use another way of selling our eggs. Get a different vehicle, or maybe even some sort of trailer. That'd be unfortunate. Still, that has taken a long time to do those few bits of eggs. Ooh, a hidden field. I like hidden fields. Okay, well, not that hidden field, because we can't get around it. Here we go. We're going through. No, we're not. We're stuck again. We're stuck on this time, a branch. There we go. See, it pays to have a nimble little car. I know it's not a car, but still, it does the job. We are heading in the right direction. I'll come away from that bit because we cannot get through the gate, but I'm pretty sure we can jump these hedges. Brake there. Brake there. Yes. Oh, it looks like we've got some withered fields. It doesn't look like the sale of the farm's gone ahead. Or if it has, the new owner has not been looking after the place. There we are. You can all see in the background, in the distance there, is our little homestead, our farm. Our field five's a nice sized field. We could create a few out of that one. Sounds like we're bottoming out here a little bit. You hear it grinding on the floor there. It's never good. Anyway, we're going to jump the head row. Slide her up. Pull her in. Alright, now we've got to get the canola sold. Yeah, you can stay there. We are going to use the John Deere. It's got the most powerful engine now that we own. Pick up the trailer. Load in some canola and find out where we're going to sell it. Hopefully wherever we sell it's going to work. We're looking for the canola. There it is. This won't hold all of it. Well, we'll get a chunk of it to where we need to go. Canola, right. What's that one? Where's that one? Right, that's that one. We don't want that one then, that's too far. Cotswold Stores, Farm Bay. General Stores. Where's General Stores? Right, General Stores is all the way at the top. We don't want the one that's all the way up there. Farm Bay. Okay, the farm bays are round here. That's not far. Oh! Alright, time to get some cash flow coming in. Do like our little narrow roadways. The farmers, no, don't need to be anything big. We just got to remember that when we come out of here, we take a wide turn, cutting in tight. And we should be good and golden. Nice. We didn't fall over, we didn't collapse. It's good. Here's a tight turn in into the way we've had a farm entrance. Maybe we can change that at a later date. We purchased field 5. It would be a much bigger farm. We could get rid of some of those rocks, come bring them up here and dump them in the dump. Farm shop. And we're not worried about where we sell it. So if we go over a sell site and it says we can sell it, we're going to be selling it. Not that one. The arrow's for the one round the back, but we'll see if this one's a buying. Yes, it is. Oh yes, where the money go? The money's going up. I should have really sold this first. We could have just bought a front loader. Yeah, you live and learn. 37, nice. I think we've got about 12,000 left, so that might give us another 20 grand. And I've just spied a toy. These are collectibles. We will have that. Thank you for the bonus £1,000 and the massively noisy sound in my ear. Yeah, bumpity bump. We've got some big old rocks around here. I can see our farm through the trees. It's very, very tempting. Very tempting. Very tempting. Very tempting. Oh dear, he took it. I took the temptation. I'm a bad boy. Swing it round. Fill it up with the last bits of canola. Oh, we didn't fill it all up. There we go. 70%. Uh-oh. Oh dear. That does not bode well. There we go. See, where there's a little jiggery you can get through anything. Now the question is, can we take that shortcut again? We shouldn't be taking it. We really shouldn't. It's a naughty shortcut. Oh, we took it. We took it. Oh, can we go through again? No. Can't go through again. It's a bit naughty of us to try, really. You can take a shortcut whenever you can. You take it. Take it. Life doesn't give you chances twice. So we're going to drive around to the other one this time. Sit. Whoa. No, we're not. No, we're not. Oh, well, no, we can do, but I want to get that. There's another one. That's 2 in the same area. Well, we're doing alright today. An extra 2 grand that we weren't planning on having. That's alright. We can definitely pay off some of the debt we owe. And that's another one. No, 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 no. And another one. Oh no, that's just a trolley. Getting overexcited. Overexcited. Well, there was 2 round the last one, so maybe there's 2 round this one. Who knows? Right, we're going to unload this here. And yes, there is. I've just spotted one. I think. Yes, it is. Oh, bonus money. How many did we get for this, though? 25. Oh, a lot more than I thought we would get. I'm getting quite surprised by what we're getting, and that is amazingly loud. I don't mind a bit of loud noise for a £3 grand. I'm going to be keeping my eyes out for any more now. No, that's it. Well, nice boosted bonus. I wonder if they reappear there every year. I think we found 2, didn't we, in the recycling centre up here when we looked once. Oh, that is lumpy and bumpy there. Alright, let's line that up nicely. Drop her off. There we go. Pop her away. We shall... I'm going to leave that there for now. Close that one up. You're going to go down here and just quickly return those items. You can buy them at a later date. We're going to go into the bank. And we're going to repay some of that loan. I can't see why we shouldn't. Yeah, we've still got the silage bales to pay back to sell, so there we go. We're debt free, £8 in profit, plus all those silage bales to go. And we've got to get rid of all this shortly. There's quite a bit in there, there's quite a bit in there. So tomorrow morning we're going to sell these here and here. We're going to possibly sell the honey. Yeah, we will sell the honey. In fact, what I'm going to do is we're going to sell the honey now and then let the honey store until it's good sale time. We'll also activate the strawberries on the medium one to sell. No, stop that. Sell. So everything gets sold. Everything gets sold. I tell you what we'll do. We're just going to sleep. We're going to go sleep. Sleep till December. Check on the bales. Get rid of the greenhouses. I think that's going to be the way to go. That's the only way to do it. Yep, 36,000. We definitely did well there. We're going to jump back into productions. Turn these off. Back to storing. They're all off. Now you see them. No, you don't. There we go. They've been removed. Right, we will get these loaded on something at some point and get rid of these. Get these all sold as well. And then eventually, some point when the weather picks up, it's blimey cold at the moment. Wait until maybe the spring. We'll get a new big greenhouse put in here. And I'll do a bit of decorating over here. Make it look a little bit more presentational. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So we're in December. We're going to go sell some. Shall we sell? Let's have a look. Shall we have a look? We shall have a look. We've got nothing else to sell but the silage left. So we're going to go down to silage bales. Silage. Not worried about that bit. We want to see the price hike. We are in December to next month. So yeah, we've got nothing to do. The field's been fertilised. We could top up our. Should we top up some of the seeds? What we got? Seeds 2,000. Yeah, we'll top up the seeds a bit. Let's get 5,000 seed. Yeah, that sounds good. We'll top up our fertiliser. We don't use too much, but we are going to. So we're going to have a 5,000 of them. That's on order. That'll get delivered shortly. Just Frank. Let's see if Frank's in here. Frank. Yeah, he's working under the tractor. Here, Frank. Got a delivery coming for some seeds and fertiliser. Make sure they go in the bins, yeah? I've just been out and ordered them. 5,000 of each. Yeah, Frank will be alright. He'll sort that out. I'll let the Massey get its oil change done, and we will take the John Deere again. And we're gonna crash counter. We're gonna smash that into that. Alright, let's go pick up some bales. Let's go pick up some bales. Doodah. Might have to empty the bale trailer of what's on there because that may not be fertilised. I'd say if it's at least 70%, the one that's on that, we'll bring it over to the farm. As we will be selling that in the morning. January is the dawning. That is our grass cutting sale season. There's a mouthful. Grass cutting bale sale season. I saw a Peter Pepper picked a pepper, Piper piddle stick. I don't know. One of those tongue twisting twirly whirlies. Here they are. Oh, there is a lot of bales. Right, how many have we got? They are fully fertilised. Nice. Has this got a hitch on the back? It does have a hitch on the back. I wonder if you can get two of these going at the same time. That would be very interesting. It'd be very hard to manoeuvre, but it would be interesting. Still, this one will do the trick. Pardon me. Let's get this out of here. If anyone wonders why we are taking a bunch of silage bales to the farm, it's just about getting ready for the sale tomorrow. Rather than just straight off sleeping, we can get at least one of these to the farm. A little bit closer to where we're going to be going tomorrow. I'm just going to put it up on this straight because I have a funny feeling could be just round the corner. So there we are. Now we're going to get some sleepy woos. Text message from Frank. Delivery's been and gone. So that's handy. So we'll see you in the morning. Here we are. Good morning. It's now January. Big bale sale. That's what we're going to have to name this one. Do like a good sale. So, that's just a bush. I thought it was part of the hedge then. I was going to say, that's a weird bulge. Right. Silage bales. Show current price. That's not good. Okay. Biogas plant. That's not here. Asphalt stores, bales, Cotswold stores, bale point. Farm stores, and general stores. Right, where's that one? It's not by us. It's all the way down there. Biogas. Okay, it's not even showing that one. Cotswold store. Down the bottom. Farm store. That's the one we want, the farm store one. It is the closest. It saves on the cost of fuel and the maintenance fees of the vehicles for the sake of a few quid a bale. And that's the thing you got to balance up when you go, oh yeah, this is £5 a more bale than any other place. It's right outside the other map, end of the map, but oh, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Will it? Would it really? Because the cost of maintenance on these vehicles are so high. Then you add the fuel costs, plus the time cost of actually going to and fro. You got to weigh all these things up. It's one of the reasons why I choose to do it this way. So you just pull alongside. If anyone ain't used these before, they're really simple. Pull alongside the sale point. Unload bales. Maneuver them with your right stick whilst holding down on the left back. Lower them into position. Click unload bales here. Bang. Sold. Apart from those two. For some reason. Well, we can sort that out. Just going to back this into them. Knock them onto that sale point. There we go. See? Yeah, they don't always go to work. There's £187 for 2 bales. Really? That can't have been. 73 grand in the bank either way. We're definitely doing alright now. We are definitely doing alright. Definitely got a few pennies to spend. Don't let the wife on to know, you know. She knows we've got plenty of money. She'll be expecting Vegas rather than New York. That's never good. I went to we went on holiday a couple of years ago to a place in the US called Los Santos. I went into a diamond casino up there. She lost quite a bit of fortune up there. Got herself in trouble as well. Mouthing off, drinking as Brits do. She got herself into trouble with some cowboy-looking mafia figures. Thankfully, something kicked off while we were there. Lots of problems upstairs in the offices, I believe it was. And then there was a casino robbery while we were staying there. So eventually our insurance company paid us back for the entire holiday. So that was kind of a bonus, but it did put me off casinos for a while. I won't lie there. There we go, pick up some more of these. Back this in, let's fill that right up, look at that. Not making a dent really, is it? Well, hey, floating. Sinking. Right, transport position. I don't think they can move now. Oh yes, they can move. Oh, you gotta be careful with that. There we go. That'll do. I mean, maybe I should use a faster vehicle to do this in. But this is what we have for now. This is our strongest little old tractor. I suppose we should really have a quick look at the sales. What we got? We have. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go through that now we've done it. Did everybody see what was available? It was very nice, wasn't it? It does come a point when you need to upgrade. And that was a very nice looking tractor. Probably, I would say, replace the voucher. Certainly won't be replacing my Massey. And this John Deere's been a right little workhorse. 26.6 hours on her. She's second hand, but she is sporting some war wounds now. We'll see how much we get after the end of all of this. See what we do with that cash. Maybe we'll wait until we come back from holiday. Give our brains some chance to... That's not the right way. To have a little think rather than impulse buys. Not saying impulse buys are wrong by any means, but spend 120 grand on a tractor. You want to get it right the first time round. Right, here we go. Unload bales. Unload here. Reset. 47 grand. 47 grand? Cool, blimey. We are in the money. We are in the money. We are in the money. Lovely bit of cash. Lovely bit of cash. I'm already planning on spending all of that money in my head. I'm a bad boy. Although saying it like that is to give me an idea, we could get some sheep. We could. I'm not saying we will, I'm just saying we could. We've got room for additives. Adding bits and bobs. Get some more chickens. Got to get the missus a car at some point, so maybe set aside 5 or 6 grand to get her a nice second-hand car. Probably not what she wants. She probably wants like a Mercedes or an Audi. Ain't gonna happen. It wouldn't go well in this countryside. If she carries on, I'll get her a pickup truck and I'll use it. Or better yet, I'll buy her a pink tractor. She can't argue with that. Would your missus argue with that? Who knows what we'll do. We'll have to think of something. All I know is there's no way I can hide this bank balance from her for too long. So I think I'll distract her. I'll give her a fair chunk of money for her spending money when we're over in the States. Maybe I'll take her to a live wrestling event. She does like that. She likes to see them getting hot and sweaty. Must admit, I have a Sky Sports package we got installed a few months back in the farm, and we didn't get the sports package for the football. She got it so she could watch the wrestling. Yeah, she watches a lot of wrestling. She's into that quite a bit. I think it was for her family growing up. House full of brothers. House full of lazy brothers, I'll tell you that much. Work. One of our old farms that we used to run. Used to run a small dairy farm years ago. And one of her brothers were out at work one year. He come round, sort of desperate for a bit of work. Yeah, no worries, put you to work. Trust me, he's not a worker, he's a lazy git. There we go. You win some, you lose some. As for the wife's sisters, well, God, don't they talk for Britain? They don't shut up. Like talking telephones, both of them. 3 brothers, 2 sisters, they're all crazy. Nice little shortcut. Remember, you didn't see me do that. It's going to be a hard right to get round there. Probably cut round that corner, can we? Yeah. Alright, well, Unload the bales. Wrong way. Slam them down. Drop. Another 40 odd. Oh, we got some money now. We have got some wonga. Right, just got a text from the missus. That's quite an interesting one. She said, do I need all of my 12 kilogram allowance for our flight? I'm guessing she either A, wants to put more of her own stuff in there, or B, she's planning on bringing back trinkets and wants to know if I can do without some of my clothing. Cheeky. I think one lady's getting very excited about going on the old holiday. I will try to keep you guys informed on how everything went. Obviously for the first 5 days there won't be no vlog from the holiday. It'll be the last 2. I want to go see Bobo, old Bob, on his new farm, see how he's doing, see what it is. He's left it all to the imagination. It doesn't, you know, the pictures that he's sent, he doesn't show anything in them. It just shows him smiling all the time. You can see some greenery in the background. What looks like a big red shed or possibly barn. But other than that, you can't see anything. You can't see if he's got field tractors or anything. Very, very, very sneaky on his pictures, or he's just very terrible at taking them. So that'll be an interesting trip. Who knows? Maybe I'll come back with ideas of my own after seeing something some interesting stateside. It should be interesting. See, the wife wanted to go on a cruise, and we were, you know, I was all thinking about offering a cruise. When I got the phone call from Bobo to let me know that he's settled down in his new farmstead in the US, and I was like, wow, tell me more. As it turned out, he inherited I think he and one of his cousins inherited 3 farming areas throughout the States. They divvied it up with 1 each, and then Bobo wanted the other one over the one he's got, but he couldn't afford to buy his cousin out, so they sold one each. Apparently they're both on, the 2 that they've kept are both on Elm Creek, or in Elm Creek, so it must be a farm in town. I've been told I can't say village. That's not a very American-y of me. There we go. Oh, another 47 grand. Oh, it's music to my ears. Music to my ears. And a zip round. Pick up. I don't know if this is going to be the last lot, or if we've got more than one lot to go. We're going to cheat and we're going to cut across here again. Bit of a wider space to drive through this. So the one thing we've got to do is maintenance on the vehicles when we come. If we get a chance, we'll get them done. We'll get it done before we go away. If not, we'll have to wait until we come back. But we're going to maintain these vehicles. We've got Frank. Frank's staying. He's staying in the farmhouse while we're away, looking after things. It's not going to be anything really for him to do. You just keep an eye on it, make sure no one does anything too naughty. Dave's going on holiday. taking his family. They're going to they're going on Isle of Wight on a camping experience, an adventure camping experience. He was telling me all about it. It seems like a really good idea. He's got youngish kids. They've got like high wire, ape climbing, like beams through high trees, and they walk across on with harnesses on, obviously. Those sort of things. He's looking forward to it. I don't think his wife's looking forward to it though. I think she prefers like a normal holiday, probably a bit like my missus does. Yeah, definitely the kids will be excited about it, I'd imagine. So yeah, they're going away and doing that. 3 days. Well, no, sorry, 4 days, 3 nights. It's like a midweek break. Yeah, it's difficult for him to, because he's got a lot of kids. They're all in different age groups. Some are teens in like a secondary school. The 2 younger ones are in infantry and primary schools. And so it's a bit tough for him. He's managed to get a few of them off, agreed to have 2 days off. His youngest one in infancy school, they wouldn't give any holiday off, so he's just going to phone them up, say that, you know, they got really ill, they got the shits or something. That'll work for him. I think it's a bit wrong sometimes. You do see it quite often that the richer kids seem to get the time off and go on holidays in Dubai and that during those periods, and then the poorer families have to suffer and not go away at all because they can't afford to go away in the summer holidays. So it's nice to be able to help them out. You don't know it yet, but I'm going to give him a little bonus before he goes away. Give him a few hundred quid bonus, so he's got some spending wonga. I'm not going to let Frank go without either. Frank knows I never let him go without. Mind you, as he keeps reminding me, you know, the week that we're going away and he's spending at ads, it's going to be like a holiday away from his house. Unfortunately, he has his mother-in-law living with him now. He's not too happy about that. Apparently, she can be a right dragon. Some are, some ain't. Yeah, I suppose it does depend on the poor devil that has to put up with it. Looks like one didn't sell there. That's a bit annoying. I'm going to try and get that one back in. Come on. There you go. £93 for that bale. It's interesting. Still, can't complain. I mean, look at the money we're making here. We may even be up to 300k. I must admit, I shan't be getting rid of that grass field. I shan't be getting rid of that grass field. It certainly is the way to go. Making a ton of money from it. I suppose the question is, what are we going to spend it all on? Oh, I'm going to have a look in field investment, see if there's anything out there that's within a budget that leaves us money to do things with. There is no sense in having fields too far away, hauling all that time. Because over time that will cost you a fair whack-a-doodle bit of money. Now, the question is this going to be the last load? It didn't look a great deal left. Considering how many loads we've already done, I don't know if it's just over a full load or not. All I know is next season, when we start doing more grass cutting and baling, etc., we must remember stack them better. Maybe even get a grass barn down here. That could work in our favour. It's not going to be a full one. Just 7. still a lot of bales. We will have a look in the old the finance section of our tablet. See how many bales it was in total we ended up selling today. That'll be an interesting read. And we're not going to break the 300 grand barrier, which would be a shame. I don't think there's many big fields out there for cheap. I don't think there's any for cheap. It would be nice if we had a nice big field for cheap. So number 5's right next door. That would be quite a lovely little field. Nine. That looks nice big. Oddly shaped but big, and it looks like it's been fertilised recently. Or limed, sorry. Take a while to do that one. Mind you, we have no idea what we're going to be doing with whatever field we get. Turn it into what we turn it into. Be an interesting decision to make. Multiple decisions to make when you got money like this. Sheep are an option. Cows, normally I'd say that's a good option, but with Calmsden farm just down the road from us, they predominantly are a all-round farm, but they do a lot of heads of cattle and dairy. So yeah, I don't think they'll take kindly, whoever takes over there, if we start becoming a competition for them. So yeah, we're not going to do that. We'll unload those last few. 13 grand, nice. We'll get this taken back. Take our new bale trailer with us. Bale trailer with us. Hey, come on! Don't walk in the middle. Nutter. Yeah, hey, do you just stick your fingers up at me, bruv? Don't walk away. I'm talking to you, bruv. But I'm not doing it to be a pain in the backside. You just can't go around sticking your fingers up at people when you're in the wrong. You could have died, mate. Hey, don't barge past me. Do you know what? Do one, bruv. Jesus. Some people think they are better than you, don't they? And it's made me scratch my trailer. See, the problem with people like that is if you catch them, they'll scream blue murder. Yeah, you just, even if you caught them at the end of the trailer and there was barely anything wrong with them, they'll scream blue murder and say that you deliberately did it. And you're always the one that ends up in the wrong. Yet you clearly see he just walked straight out in front of me like that. Nutter. Oops. Crash counter. Right, I'll put this bale trailer down here on the grass, I think. Kind of block our way there, but just there. I'll sit there nicely for now. Swing her in. Ish. Just there will do. Open that one, close that one. Right, we're debt free. There are some interesting options. First off, I think we're going to have a look at some land. Oops, I don't want to go that far. That'll do. Where are we? We're here. We're here. 5 is a lot bigger than it looked. I bet that's definitely out of our price range. 900 grand. Wow. Wow. Just out of curiosity, how much is my field 10 worth? 230. That could be problematic. What about field 9 then? 500,000. They're crazy. 500,000. Okay, what's this big chunk up here? 6. Is that 6 or 500? It's hard to see. 600. Jesus. Oh dear, oh dear. That's not good. Too much. Field 8. Yeah. So field 8, 138. Field 12, 137. Oh, didn't want to do that. 12 or 8. We've got access to both via the bottom of field 10. So we could go that way with it. We don't want to go too far and come over here for some of these ones. 22 is nice size and all, but it is, again, it's quite a way away. Field 3, field 2, very expensive, very expensive. Field 30 is $1 million, Jesus. So you've got these little fields here, and here, and here, and here, and even this big one here, which is a grass field. I am seriously considering field 8 or field 12. They are both grass at present, but we could turn them into something else. 130 and 137. Field 8 or field 12? It's going to be a toughie to decide. It is interesting. If I do, I certainly would be struggling to purchase, say, this. Very nice. Nice size, big tractor. Big tractor. What have we got on the middle side? Oh, we know we got these. We know we got them. What else we got? No. So that's not a bad shout. Get a Case Pro 261. Just have a little look. It would be 150 grand for that big engine on it. Traction King, probably too large. $175. So yeah, that's the problem down this end. They don't really get big enough. And large tractors are generally too expensive. Though we do have these ones. It's an old New Holland series. 70 series. Just want to look at the size of the engine. Go up to 240 is 115 grand. 115 for 240. And the 9 Vario starts at 296 basic. That's 127. But it's not new. Well, that is that. They are some decisions, aren't they? I think we won't do anything just yet. If that Vario sells, it sells. Got some more eggs already producing. We're up to 71 chickens. We are going to get some more. We're going to get some baby chicks. That'll bring us up to 80 chickens. And then we're going to go and have a 20. We are now at 100 chickens. Let's check the feed. They should be good for a good while. They should be good for a good while. We've got to get rid of all these at some point. I'm going to put in an order tonight for the new greenhouses. Hopefully they'll get installed while we're away on holiday. We've still got honey to sell in February. So next month we'll sell whatever honey we have that's coming out of here. This must be still selling. We should check that while we're here. We don't want that to be selling, do we? Oh, it's just... no, it's storing. It's storing. It just glitched out, that's all. That's absolutely fine. So yeah, that's the end of our 9th part, or episode 9. We will see you for episode 10. Episode 10 will be a special. We'll show off the Elm Creek farm from Bobo. We'll find out his name for his farm, because he says he's named her. And we'll have to make a decision on our name of the farm, because we've come full circle. We've done full circles. Good 2 years now. We should have a name for it. So we've got to make some decisions. So I'm going to go in for a cup of tea. Thank you. If you liked what you saw, please follow. If you're on TikTok, do look us up on there. If you're on Twitch, just follow us. If you're on YouTube, give us a like, hit the notifications, and please subscribe. You can then be notified by all other videos we produce. Until then, this is Matty G, and we will be signing off. But do bear in mind, we do have a special episode coming soon to a screen near you. Until then, goodbye.